Hello everyone, my name is David and today I'm recording this video. Let's get started. Amphetamines can drive you to for a work shift, putting you to boring study lessons, or keep you dancing until dawn. They can feel ambitious and sharpen minds. We're giving soldiers who fight harder and to children to help them focus. Today millions of brains are running faster than evolution has planned. In the last 15 years, amphetamines have been the one fastest growing drugs in the market in the world. Second to only cannabis. Like any drugs, amphetamines can be used to escape reality, but unlike any others, they promise to help master our modern world. What happens that make them so appealing, and what happens when your body takes one, supercharging your brain? Almost everything humans do relies on focus and motivation, whether working, playing, studying, creating, working out, partying, or fighting. You need to push through exhaustion, certainly distraction, and staying synced. Well, amphetamines are stimulants and do this extremely well. They come in main types: plain amphetamines, methamphetamines, and MDMA. This meth is an extremely potent and addictive, and MDMA unfortunately has some unique effect. Today we'll focus on main sold on streets, speed description books like Adderall or Vinus. The main effect of amphetamines is to trick your brain to massively increase the level of dopamine and noradrenaline. Dopamine is the chemical motivation and excitement, like the rush of about to beat that impossible boss in the soul game. Noradrenaline makes your mind awake, focused, and alert, and to precisely and quickly move your fingers to perform the combo to destroy the boss. Dopamine says, yes, this matters, and then noradrenaline gives you the tools to make it happen. Our amphetamines aren't simply excited, but plunged to a hidden power source. You can quickly observe and react to anything about you. Your attention's locked in the moment because the best cases flow easy. The mood is lifting and boring tasks seems more engaging. Distractions become less distraction in the face of your goals. Your heart pounds faster, your breath quickens, and your sweat spreads on your skin. Hunger fades and fatigue dissolves. Other stimulants like cocaine peak of it quickly, make you crash and leaving you more tired than before, but amphetamines lift you up and hold you there for 4 to 14 hours. Back in the day, amphetamines used to describe all problems: to lose weight, fix your depression, or gaze against nasal congestion. Nowadays, they are mainly used for ADHD, a mental disorder that makes it hard to concentrate on things, boring, and control. ADHD brains are especially coming to rewards, and amphetamines fault this by providing you rewards, so you're super easily distracted brain to focus one. In the last decades, ADHD diagnosis in kids and adults in the US has skyrocketed into an unexpected amount, but the amphetamines aren't just drugs, they're tools. Performance enhancing and perfectly aligned with the most mainstream ambition. They manage to keep you awake and focused better than coffee or energy drink, while daily performance boost with a dose of amphetamines. They safe in labs, described by doctors, and safely taken by a million at all. So the legal and illegal doses has surged in many workplaces, particularly in very stressful or highly competitive that the require long hours and intense focus from tech to final roles, from cooks to truck drivers to surgeons and nurses. In the US alone, more than 4 million people illegally use prescription stimulants. Especially college students has relied on them more and more, not for party but to push for better grades, concentrating, studying hard enough on their own, in times where short videos and endless scroll has needs our attention spans. Some believe they undiagnosed ADHD, their struggle and concentration needs a flaw of chemical fixing, but they simply want an easy edge to achieve more. Imagine that you're cramming for finals. Someone offers to you a few, and the fog in your brain lifts. 8 hours vanish in a hyper hope focused blur. Should you take that tomorrow. This is starting to sound like a commercial, but frank reality really means do easy things to marry release with. But of course, nothing's good in life comes for free. Speed crash. The dark side of amphetamines come in two flavors: unpleasant side effects and serious health risk. At least negative backward experience may be that amphetamine work, but that's not for the right thing. Instead of finally writing the paper due to tomorrow, you hyper focus on grinding your game. Then the day's over, congrats on the new items, but you still failed your class. We're serious that noradrenaline puts your body into fight or flight mode, making you feel nervous, tense, or on edge. Your heart beats faster and your breaths are shorter, which is exactly how your body feels when you experience anxiety or panic. Suddenly you feel extremely worried and can't stop ruminating. You're already stressed and anxious. It can worsen anxiety attack or lead to a full-blown panic attack. On the other hand, you motivate patient and overshoot. The power shrinks to almost zero, and you feel wired and annoyed at people because they speak and think too slowly, making jittery and unpleasant to others. Amphetamines also numb your body towards the needs of your body. It's easy to forget you need to drink, eat, sleep. You may sound like you're totally dehydrated, tired, and shaky after neglecting your body needs for hours and hours. Amphetamines lengthen the time you stay awake and be productive. If you took them in too late or too much, it may be possible to sleep as your mind can't stop racing. Make the exhaust you this way attempting you to solve the problem with another dose. If you take too much, enhancing effects can reverse, leaving you nervous, restless, obviously overthinking, or outright unable to focus on anything. Some traditions, amphetamines like vitamins, stay active for a system up to 14 hours. You may have a back trip if you have to wait it out. And some come down very harsh. After being bad in dopamine and noradrenaline, the levels drop suddenly. You may feel as extreme fatigue, your mood can crash, leaving you feeling low energy and depressed. You may experience a fresh boost of anxiety, and your brain turns to rebalance itself. And of course, there's addiction. First of all, constant artificial dopamine highs only this brain and swing aerobic to and super focus to drive stress and tired. This is pretty unpleasant. If you take amphetamines regularly to build tolerance, need higher and higher doses for the same effect, which raises the risk for all negative effects. In the beginning, amphetamines were a solution to finally do your homework, but after a while, you feel completely unable to start over all the dues they gave you. It's hard to be normal to get yourself back. Okay, not ideal, but amphetamines destroy your life. Well, maybe, definitely your brain and heart. The flow of chemicals that boost your brain can overwhelm it, mixing that noise and signals, turning clarity to chaos. You can tell longer what's sure this is real or not. Typical thoughts present like bizarre thoughts, hallucination, and paranoia. In most cases, they fade once the drug wears off, but sometimes they stay for months. For the majority of people, they can solve full-fledged scrobia, changing your life forever. Amphetamine speeds up your heart and mild degrees your blood pressure to the blood walls, causing them to thicken, narrow, and lose electricity, which forces your heart to work harder. You lose long term and can lead to serious complications like heart attack or hydration. Heartbeat at a high enough dose, especially mixed with other stimulation like cocaine. Amphetamines can trigger heart attacks, bursting blood vessels in your brain, leading to strokes, and even in young people. How likely is this to happen? Today it seems like low dose prescription is only the short term of ADHD with a low harm risk, while chronic and especially heavy use in healthy people is probably harmful. On our options to research, amphetamine is a huge gray zone. A part of society wants to speed because it wants to reward more, be more focused, faster, and longer. For some people, this is effective registry and reality. For some, this is a great health risk. Without medical guidance or proper care, amphetamines can turn you into a terribly on edge, anxious, and unpleasant version of yourself. This is an easy and short-term fix. It's not a sustainable long-term solution. You do have underlying condition. Yeah, brute forcing your mind and body tell them what to do right now. But amphetamines are not helping to acquire better habitats, to grow and become a better version of yourself. But we're not the health police. You do you. But hopefully you inform and responsibly as possible. So that's the end of the video. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.